Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again, footy talk settings. North side, it's been a minute. What you telling me, fam?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, bro. You get me? Man's been active today. I can't lie, bro. Man was back on Twitch today. Big up everyone that came through for the Rants Reacts. Man was just on Man Them Talk with Saeed and now man's here, fam. Man been busy today, fam. What you telling me?
We're just here, man. We're just here. Listen, I need Wakanda to do a job, man. I need to get that, you know what I mean? I need that content up. You know what I mean? I need them to do a job. You know what I mean? West Ham, come on, man. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm on the energy of that kid. I don't know if you saw him on social media. Alphabet FC that way. Yeah?
Oh, the little black you in it. He was killing me, you know what I'm saying? Little black cute, bruv. He's gonna be head of the ultras when he's older, fam. I'm telling you.
He
Trust
was
me,
a
ham
joker.
sandwich and that.
He was a joker, bro. They're like, you been on them primes? Nah, not today, mate.
Nah, proper things, bro. Nah, it's crazy. What who's got I swear we got West Ham next in the league though.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Saturday.
Flip. Yeah, flip me neck, mate. Saturday's a mad thing actually, because we got Man United at 12:30, I think, and then we got the boxing event and then Liverpool Arsenal as well. So yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a mad thing. It's gonna be a bit of a mad thing. I can't even lie. That Saturday's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be live all day, blood. Man, I have to get the food in, blood. Man, I have to get the food in, fam. You know, like that. Man's gonna be cheesing, bro. Man's live all Saturday. You get me? So that's gonna be wavy. Man's looking forward to the boxing. What you telling me though? King Kai on fire, bro. Do you know what I mean? How's the mud treating you, fam?
The mud is all right, you know. The mud is all right. I ain't got no acne on my face like Rasmus, you know what I mean? So I'm all right.
Nah, it's crazy. Hey, listen, them man have been doing too much, you know. Like, bro, I see the Arsenal. Shout out my guy Frimmy as well, because that's my brother. You get me? And the only reason why I see Arsenal stuff is because of him, because he reposts stuff because he works for the club. And I see man doing the interview with Kai Havertz saying, oh, you can't stop scoring. Bro, he's only scored 4 goals, blood. What do you mean can't stop scoring? It's December and he scored 4 goals. A man said he can't stop. Like, it's crazy, bro. You man are getting carried away with the thing in it. Like, how many goals does he need to score, yeah, to not be a flop?
I don't even care about the goals, bro. This guy's dead. Goals, bro. No, I don't even care, bro.
It's
That don't
mad.
stop him being dead, bro. Like, as a baller, he doesn't offer enough, bro. He's one of
Mm,
them man that just, if he doesn't score a goal, what does he offer you? Yes, he scored a goal. What did he do to influence
mm.
the game other than that? Because the game ain't just 1 minute where you score a goal. What else do you do? You know what I mean? Like, what else are you gonna offer other than that? Nothing. And the convenient thing that Arsenal fans miss out, yes, he scored 4 goals. In big chances created, he's also had 4 big chances missed. But that's not convenient to bring up.
No, of course not. But do you know what I mean? You know what? They're always gonna look for a positive because we're in an era now where it's like man are looking for any sort of evidence, yeah, to kind of turn around to another fan and say, yeah, well, my player's better than your player. My signing was a better signing than your signing. But the reality is, you never brought Kai Havertz in here to score goals. Because if you did, you'd be playing him up front. You know, like that. You're not playing him up front. You did not bring him in to score goals. You brought him in to improve your midfield. And has he improved your midfield? I don't think so. I think you're still missing Granit Xhaka. So it's one of them ones where I don't think he's doing the job that you brought him in for. But while these guys can absolutely milk his GA, they're going to do that. Like it goes without saying.
Bro, I bought the receipts in today because I bought the receipts like when these men go and purchase a Gucci belt that they can't afford and you bring it back because the date's over, you stunted and you gotta go back to reality. Big chances created. Saka is 4th in the league. Martin Odegaard, another player that they love to gas up, is 22nd in big chances created. Yeah. Uncomfortable conversations, bro. Another stat for these statisticians, Felix da Puta. In our midfield, the highest assisters we've got is Odegaard and Fabio Vieira. Both have got 2 assists. 2 each. 2, bro. Zinchenko, that's pivotal to the way that we play football, apparently, according to all these top reds, has got 1 assist in 16 performances. And that is a player that offers you nothing defensively and has been justified to be a starting lineup player because he's creative. 1 assist with Zinchenko in 16 appearances. Our big chances missed is 9th, and our big chances created is equal to Brighton. Apparently, we smoked them. We're on a different level to them. Make it make sense.
Right.
Our highest goal scorers, just to finish off, our highest goal scorers is Nketiah and Saka, both on 5 goals and both on 16 appearances. Jesus has got 3 goals. Of all of our strikers, of all of our attacking players, Solanke, Bowen, and Nicholas Jackson has more goals than all of them.
Damn. So what? So do you think Arsenal's main problem is your lack of goals? And if so, what's caused that, blood? Because you haven't lost any. You haven't lost any attackers. So how come you're struggling more this season than last season? And then people are going to turn around and say, "Oh, we scored around the same amount of goals." I bet it is like that, but it just doesn't feel like Arsenal are as fluid attacking wise as they were before.
Yeah, we changed the system, which is why we're not scoring as much, because the volume of chances isn't being created for a team that has no focal point. And then in terms of chance creation is down because it was tinkering with the team with a different type of style. But even if people want to reference back to last season, that didn't equate in us winning the league. And this season we've got an extra competition to fight. Last season we got second, having 1 competition to focus. This time we got to split that and rotate it between 2 competitions. Do you know what I mean? We never replaced Aubameyang. Let's just keep it real. Like you compare Jesus more, his attributes are more comparable to Lacazette than it is to Aubameyang. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So whenever you put a low block or we come up against a very physical midfield, we've lost West Ham, Newcastle. Do you know what I'm saying? Energetic Lons in the first round. We can't compete with that. And then you've got a left back that's supposed to be creating that is not creative enough this season. One assist in 16 appearances is shambolic, bro. But these men are putting starting 11s between Arsenal and Real Madrid. And Real Madrid only had 3 players in the starting lineup. That's what I saw today.
Jesus. Bro, man really did come with the numbers. You ain't playing. I ain't lying. This comment here is saying, I think also Arsenal scoring less because teams take them way more serious now. For example, Saka getting double teams. Bro, that doesn't actually exist, bro. I'll be real, yeah. People were saying the same thing last season about Saka getting double teamed. Like, he doesn't get double teamed. That doesn't happen. That actually doesn't happen. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what man are talking about. Yeah, I mean, it's got nothing to do with the double teaming and all of that. I just think that Arsenal have chosen to be a bit more resolute structurally, and they've lost a bit of an attacking edge, bro. That's what I think it is. I think it's got nothing to do with this double team, bro. There's no reason to double team Saka, bro. Like, he's not dangerous enough to double team. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that wouldn't make sense. Like, you don't double team players like Saka, and that's not me disrespecting him because I respect him as a footballer. But do you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you gonna double team him, bro? Do you know what I mean? They're talking about this guy like he's R9 or something. Do you know what I mean? What do you need to double team him for? Most of the time he plays the way he's facing. Like, you don't need to double team players like that. So I don't know what man's talking about double team. Like, a lot of the time, Bukayo Saka receives the ball and he shields the ball very well with his body. That's what he does very well. And he wins fouls. It's got nothing to do with no double team. And then also, what you got to understand is, if Arsenal are playing against a team, yeah, and they're playing a low block or they're playing behind the ball, they're not double teaming Saka. It's just that their winger is behind the ball and their left back's behind the ball. It's not called a double team. It just means he's got 2 players to get past because the other team aren't leaving their wingers up. That's not what a double team is. A double team is when tactically, yeah, you've literally set up to stop him. No one's setting up to stop Saka, bro, like, because he's dangerous. Allow it. It's just that most of the time when Arsenal play against teams below them, they don't really commit players forward because they don't want to die. That's all it is. But they're not specifically double teaming Saka. Like, man are talking like this guy's John Wick, blood. They need to send 3 man for him and that. You know, like that. Like, it's not that. He's not a killer like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So stop over like hyping your guys' thing about double teaming and triple teaming and that. No. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that. There's less space to play in because teams sit back against Arsenal. Arsenal have earned the right. They've earned the respect that people are showing them. So they're sitting back. Do you know what I mean? But like, don't for 1 second think that there's like, oh, we need to put 2 men on Saka because he's so dangerous. It's not that, bruv.
He ain't even been sourcing this season anyway, so I don't know what man are talking about.
He hasn't, but they'll say, oh, but he's got X and Y GA though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's been rubbish, bro. He's been rubbish, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, this season, bro, man ain't been looking like Starboy. Man's been looking like the Ghanaian Kodak Black. That's what he's been looking like, bro. I'll keep it real, bro. The trim is the same, everything's the same, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He ain't been looking like Starboy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it real, bro. And let me say this, yes, most of the time, Saka's going to beat you playing 1-2s off of Odegaard. He'll pass
Exactly.
Odegaard, try run into space, and then receive it behind the defender. That's how
Exactly. He doesn't really carry the ball like that, which is why it wouldn't make sense to double team him. It wouldn't make sense to double team a player like that because he does most of his best work because he's very intelligent and he knows how to bounce the ball, get it back, and he floats into certain areas, but he's not going to pick up the ball and go past 3 players. So why would it make sense to double team a player as intelligent as Saka? You double team players like Rashford that play with their head down. You use one player to put pressure on the ball and one player to sweep up. That's what you do. Same with Martinelli. Someone like a Martinelli, you'll double team a Martinelli. You double team him. You send one guy to put pressure on the ball and another guy to sweep. When Martinelli gets his head down, goes past one man, second guy wins the tackle. Saka don't play like that. Saka's very, very measured in the way he plays. A lot of the time, he'll receive the ball, facing the player, he'll play it back or he'll play it inside, then run off and get it again. He's not facing the ball, spinning, facing man up 1v1, trying to go past them. That's not his game.
No.
So because that's not his game, yeah, it wouldn't even make sense to double team him. It's a waste of a player. It's a waste of a man. Do you know what I mean? If you understand what Saka is good at, you would understand that he doesn't get double teamed because it wouldn't be an effective way to keep him out the game. It wouldn't. The best way to deal with Saka is to keep him facing the other way, get there on his first touch, because most of the time he's not going to turn you on that first touch. What he does do well is he puts his body in the way and he wins fouls when people do that. But if you get there early and you don't foul him, he's not going to turn and go past you. He's going to pass it back.
Nah.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's what he's going to do.
Just like Martinelli. Martinelli is the same, bro. Like,
if you get there early on Martinelli, cool. But if you don't get there quick enough, you just touch it round you and he's gone.
But these men ain't elite dribblers like that. These men don't take a player one-on-one. To be honest, not many wingers these days really take on a man one-on-one either.
No, Martinelli will take you down the outside.
He'll take you down. He'll take it down the outside, but this guy's not creative enough. Do you know what I mean?
He's not.
Like,
He's not.
He's not them players where you could say, okay, like someone like Neymar, yeah, he's unpredictable. Unpredictable players like that can burn you for pace and skill you up and take you on one-on-one or go through multiple players and then slap it top bins. Those are the players that are unpredictable. You put 2 man on them because you don't know what they're gonna do. Do you get it? Because they got an array of talent, an array of different ways to skin a cat. Saka's not like that. Martinelli's not like that, bro. These men, you show them down the wing, they'll play it back. These men are robotic.
But generally, that is the modern game of football, though. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's the kind of striker there is, and that's why the kind of winger there is, and that's why I think Saka will outlast all of these guys because he's got a bit more to his game. He doesn't rely on having that rapid pace to get away from players. Like, he thinks his way into positions, innit? Whereas Martinelli, bro, he's a couple injuries away from, do you know what I mean, being nowhere, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And a lot of these players are like that. Bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's the one thing I rate about Saka, bro. Like, he thinks, innit? He thinks. But a lot of these wingers, like Martinelli, I'm not hearing it. Like, mine said Doku as well. Not another one. Do you know what I'm saying? He's another one. He's just a runner. Do you know? He's a track star, rude boy. That's what he is. He's not a baller like that. People got gassed over. Do you know what I mean? I think it was the Bournemouth game. I think he got like 4 assists or something like that. But he's another one. Do you know what I mean? Martinelli's a more seasoned version of him. Like, it's the same head down run. It's all it is. It's dead, and that's where football's going. It's where football's going. We saw it when Man United played Liverpool. We saw how Mo Salah struggles now without his pace. Without his pace, he looks a shadow of the player that he used to be. And the thing is, yeah, everything that I accuse Mo Salah of being, now he hasn't got pace. You can see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, now he hasn't got pace. You can see it, bro. As soon as Man United sat players in front of him and said, all right, cool, find your way out, nowhere to go, bro. Absolutely nowhere to go. And It's just where the game is going now. Like the game has become a lot more tactical and more system based. So the individuals are dying, and you would think that it would mean you think that it would mean that the individual players would become more expensive, but even the average players are now more expensive. Like it's crazy right now when I'm looking at it. Man said, okay, Rants, who should Arsenal buy if Saka's not good enough? I didn't say he's not good enough. I didn't say that at all. I think he's a player that's been misprofiled. But for what you need, in the modern game, I think Saka's the perfect modern player. He's the perfect modern player. He's athletic, he's tall, he's not rapid, but he's quick enough. He's very strong. And he's actually smarter than your average footballer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But in terms of like, what does he do exceptionally well? Nothing. But you don't need to. Not in the modern game. You don't need to do anything exceptionally well. And then you could argue players like Martinelli are not technically as good as Saka at anything, but they've got pace, which makes up for it. And that's just all it is. But Saka's a good player. He's a good player.
If you got pace and you can finish, you're there. You don't really need anything else. Especially with these days as well. Like, Rant, you remember back in the day, like your number 10, like he'd be your most creative player or one of them. And he had the license to be creative and try and do new things. With this whole systematic thing, you have to play this way, you got to do this, you got to be within this box and cover this. Players are not even being relied to. Players these days are coached to be kids, bro. You don't do the thinking.
They don't have any independent thinking. They're robots.
None of it, bro.
They're
robots.
robots.
Have to be an individual. So even with players that we would say, okay, that player doesn't have the ability to do what Neymar could do in terms of flair.
They don't.
They're not allowed to do that when they show that you're benched.
Yeah, but also it's not even that they're not allowed. They're not bred to. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're right. If they do have the ability to do that, it either gets coached out of them or they have to surrender it in order to be picked, which is what Grealish has had to do, what Foden's had to do. And do you know what I mean? Even to a certain degree, Sancho as well. Do you know what I mean? This is what happens with these kind of players. You kind of have to water down your game to get into these teams now, bro. Like, this is just exactly what it is. But this is the game right now. This is the game. And you got to understand that it's going to make football even less entertaining to watch it. You're going to see a lot more boring games now. A lot more games where teams cancel each other out because there's going to be no superstar to win the game.
Did you see the Chelsea game yesterday?
No.
Man, so
was it another
boring.
one of those, them little ones, them stalemates?
So boring, bro. Like literally, Newcastle were trying to do them. I don't know what football they were playing, bro. They went 1-0 up, bro. Bro, their centre back, the Chelsea centre back, Badashile. Oh my days, gifted them the goal, and then after that, bro, they were playing William Hill football, Ladbrokes football, bro. Literally.
But that's Newcastle, though. Newcastle are typical, like, if there was literally modern British football is Newcastle. If you look at Newcastle, everyone's over 6 foot. Everyone's got a crazy engine. Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone's strong, good in the air, battlers. I think Kieran Trippier is the only player under 6 foot, bro. All of these guys are absolute units, and they just run around, and they work hard. There's no flair apart from Isak, and they're just hard to beat. Do you know what I mean? They're just industrious, a proper industrious football team. That's what they are. But they ain't really got no match winners in the team. Like, do you know what I mean? They ain't really got no match winners. Like, Almiron sometimes can do like an out of the blue thing, but it's so out of the blue, it's not even worth mentioning. You know, like that. Same with Isak, but it's like them man are just very, very well drilled, hard working, proper working class football club. You know, like that. That's just what it is, bro. And they don't have no one stands out, no one's bigger than the club kind of thing. And that's where football's going right now. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like, if we had FIFA Street, I love that game, bro. FIFA Street. If we did a FIFA Street today, who would actually be in the game?
Yeah, for real.
Who would you pick? Like, who would you pick to play that game? That's why the game just it died off, bro. Like when it was FIFA Street, you had bare ballers, bro. So many ballers from all different continents, all different nations, all different teams. Now, if you did a FIFA Street on the PS5, who's getting into FIFA Street, bro?
True story. But this is it, bro. This is it, bruv. I'll be real. I don't know, bruv.
Even the strikers had flair, bro. Even the strikers had flair, bro. And we got Haaland. Yes, you're a goal scorer, bro, but you ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my days, bro. It's crazy.
Bruv, it's just some joke thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just some joke thing. But this is where the game's gone right now because, fam, like even I think I was watching what was I watching? I think it was a Raheem Sterling thing. Did you see it? Raheem Sterling when he done his England five-a-side team.
No, I didn't see it.
Bruv, man picked Rooney, Sancho, Foden, and John Stones, blood. You know, like that. And those are the real ballers. Real ballers. Man said five-a-side.
What, of all time?
Bruv, that's his five-a-side. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think it could be the ones that he's played with. I think it's the England five-a-side, innit? It couldn't have been the ones that he's played with because he didn't play with Rooney, innit? But man brought Wazza in there because Wazza was the street striker, innit? He was the street baller. You know, like that. And this is what it is, bro. Like John Stones for sure. You know, like that. John Stones is like your modern day Rio, innit? If you're saying today, then it's John Stones. You know, like that. It's Sancho and Foden for sure because they're the star boys. Do you know what I mean? Like I would have to find somewhere to put Grealish in there, bro. And I'd probably do a modern day one, put Grealo in there, you get me, and just tell Wazza, yo, you have to hold that. You know them ones, because man are doing the man them that are playing now. You know, like that. That's what I'm doing.
No Kodak Black now. No Emirates Kodak
Black.
Black.
Of course, Sterling did play with Rooney for England. What am I doing, bro? Like, what am I doing? I've been working too much today. He played. He did play with Rooney for England. Yeah, of course. But yeah, man. Fam, that's a bad boy team. But that's what I mean. These are the kind of players that should always be playing. For me, yeah. Like, and this is why I was having this conversation with Saeed. It's like, when I'm talking about the best footballers in the world, yeah, I'm genuinely talking about players that can win a game of football on their own, innit? And the players that I mentioned there, that Raheem Sterling mentioned, yeah, with Wayne Rooney, Jadon Sancho, Phil Foden, like, these men are supposed to be the players like that. Jack Grealish is supposed to be that kind of player as well. He was that player at Aston Villa. He won the game for them many, many times on his own. Do you know what I mean? He hasn't shown that for Man City, but that's because he doesn't have the freedom. And playing that kind of way, yeah, takes a lot of confidence because you're taking many, many, many risks. You need to know that you've got the full backing of your manager to go out there and do what you do. And if you don't have, when you don't do it, you can't, when you're dribbling players, you can't do it half-heartedly. It's either you're in or you're out. You know, like that. It ain't no, it's you're all the way in or you're all the way out. You can't half-heartedly be going at defenders. It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? And this is what it is. Man said, how can Sancho win you a game on his own? You obviously didn't see him at Dortmund. Do you know what I mean? So it's just one of them ones where, bro, I'll be real, like, the game is missing these things. And this is why I said if I'm Manchester United owner, I'm not selling Mason Greenwood. There's not enough money on the planet you could give me for him because there's not a single player on the planet to replace him. There's not a player on the planet to replace Mason Greenwood right now. There's not a single player on the planet to replace him right now. He's young, he's two-footed, he's a goal scorer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a good passer of the ball as well, bro. He's got all the attributes, bro. He's a generational talent. He's a generational talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, there's not enough money you could give me for Mason because I can't go out there and replace him directly. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't. And this is the thing. So it's like when I'm looking at the modern game now, I think we're gonna see a lot more low block stinkfest now, bro. Like even yesterday, it was 1-1 and then it went to penalties. But we're gonna see a lot more of them boring games because there's less players to not make it boring.
I think we're going to look back on this on this generation of football, and we're going to talk more about teams than individuals. When you look back, Zizou, Figo, you know what I'm saying, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo, Roberto Carlos, these were men that individually could win you a game, like you said, and individually they stand the test of time in terms of them as an individual. But you don't have that no more. We used to have it at Arsenal. Henry used to pick the ball up, bro, halfway line, take 5 man, top bins.
Yeah, Pires used to do the same. Bergkamp could produce that moment. Yeah, Bergkamp could produce that moment of magic. Nasri could do it. Even Adebayor, Van Persie, Sanchez, bro. We can go through the list of players, yeah, that could just win you a game, yeah, when they wanted to, bro. Like we don't have the luxury in this time now at looking at games. Santi, another one. Like we don't have the luxury of looking at players now saying, "Yo, can you win a game for us?" Like we just like it doesn't exist. So when people will turn around and they'll say, "Oh, you know what, like old heads and all of that, bro. If you're only 30, like that. So, bro, even though I'm a few years older than you, it's like, bro, like man are saying old heads. Nah, it's not old heads, bro. Like it's very, very clear that the game's gone. It's very clear. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Caicedo cost 115 million, bro. What does he even do?
I'm telling you, they're gonna have for managers here. You see, when you go to Tesco's, you got the self checkout. We're gonna have self checkout managers, bro. They're just AI, bro. I'm telling you, the way it's going out, you don't need a manager, bro. You literally don't,
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
bro,
all
like, it's not making sense,
it's all systems,
bro. Basuma went for 25 million to Spurs, and Caicedo cost 115 million, bro. Basuma is twice the player.
Basuma's a baller, I can't lie. He's a good player, man. He's a good player.
But this is what I'm trying to say. So it doesn't make sense the way the game's going right now. Like people think that these other things, and I said it about Pep Guardiola. Let me tell you something, yeah. Players will always win you a game of football. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it wrong. A manager can lose you a game, but the players win you the game. The manager can lose you the game by maybe not tactically adapting to a tactical change from the other manager, or not adapting to a substitution, or not adapting to a change in formation. It's not the players' jobs, yeah, when it comes to organisation on the pitch to think, oh, XYZ's come off, oh, they've gone to a 3 at the back, we should change. That's the manager's job. But if you set out the players correctly, it's the players' jobs to win you the game, bro. It's the players' job. Because this is the reason why Pep's struggling right now. It's not because he's not a good manager. It's because he doesn't have as good players as he had before. That's all it is. The gap between the quality of the players he has and the players everyone else has closed. That's all it is. Do you know what I mean? Pep hasn't become a bad manager. He's doing the same things. He's not getting the same results because he doesn't have the same players. And the thing is, yeah, people will hear this and say, oh, you're criticizing Pep. Pep is always the first one to say, yeah, that he's won what he's won because of the players he has. He's always the first one to say it. This is not a secret. This is not a secret. When they said to Pep, oh, like, what do you put this down to? He goes, I got the best players. He always says it. So why are people not realizing how important it also is, yeah, to have the best players, but also pick the right team? Pick the right team. And this is just what it is. So, like, what's going on with Pep? If Pep had all of his players, he'd be winning. But if he doesn't, then, bro, like, he's not a miracle worker, mate. You're not a miracle worker. Do you know what I mean? Man said that Jose said something similar. 100%. And Jose even more so. Jose is the kind of man, you give me the players, I'm going to set them up in the best possible way to make them as effective as possible. But ultimately, I'm relying on the players to win the game. It's just my job to put them in the right position, and then it's over to you. That is it. That is it. And that is also why when a manager like Ten Hag brings in rubbish players, it's sackable. Because if you know how important it is to bring in the right players and you don't bring in the right players, that's on your head. Especially when you've asked for full control over the players that come in. You've asked for Anthony, we've gone above and beyond and overpaid for him. You asked for Lissandro, we've gone above and beyond and paid for him. You asked for Mason Mount, we went above and beyond and overpaid for him. A lot of the players you've asked for, we went out of our way to get for you, and you have taken us backwards. So this lies 100% on you. He should be in trouble for just as much, yeah, for the performances as he is for the money that he spent, as he is for the players that was brought in, the players that he can't get the best out of. Spending big money on players that are nowhere near good enough, bro. That's enough to get sacked for. Because if you know how important it is, yeah, to get the right players in, why are you not doing it? Sackable.
100%, because then your club is the one left with the baggage. How long was flipping Phil Jones on a contract at your club? Couldn't get rid of him. Same thing with us holding. How many contracts did we need to rip up? Because Arsenal and Man United put these players on big wages. And then once they get found out because they're not of the level, these players are like, yo, it's not in my best interest to leave. I'm not going to get to see this money again. Then that's a hindrance to the club. Forking out more and more money. Do you know what I'm saying? So your club is the one this is what I say to Arsenal fans, bro, because now the narrative's changed that we need to get rid of a lot of this light bench. Why don't you stick it on this club when they're wasting money on Lokonga, wasting money on flipping Kivio?
But also, your manager's been there for 5 years, so he's had long enough to get rid of them. They're there because he wants them there.
So I'm saying. So, but who's left with the baggage, bro? The next manager has to come in and pick up your crap and get rid of your crap. Do you know what I'm saying? So, especially when you're operating look, Arsenal, we're not the cheap, we're not the poorest, but we're not the richest. You know what I'm saying? You need to be more frivolous with your money. If you're on minimum wage, you're not going to start living and flipping. You're not going to be Coca-Cola wage, champagne lifestyle, bro. So you're going to be more frivolous on what you know what I mean? What you spend your money on.
Bro, the Cedrics, the Kiviors, the Fabio Vieiras and all that. Bro, you can't tell me that you spent the money well, bro. You haven't. Do you know what I mean? If you're getting one right and two wrong, one right and two long, it takes even longer. And obviously that's down to your recruitment team. But also, like, it seems as though your manager's being backed. So it's like he's definitely responsible. He's in the talks. He's in the talks with these players. He obviously thinks that he can do something with them.
Cool. He can.
Do you know what I'm saying? When Kieran Tierney left, I'm sure that it was a conversation that he was in there with. I think that was a big mistake letting him go. Big mistake letting him go. Because not only is he a good footballer, but he seems like a character as well. And he's a big character. You let him and Xhaka go at the same time. Those are two big characters. Like, there was a time where man were talking about Kieran Tierney saying that, yo, like, he could be a contender for the armband. And you've let go two big characters in the team and brought in some nobodies, bro. Like, these things will matter at crunch time. And that's why when Jose didn't give you a chance of winning the league, I believe it's that.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, he didn't give you man a chance, bro. He laughed. He said 51% City, 49 Liverpool. He doesn't believe you have the He said he doesn't believe you have the characters in the dressing room, and I'm siding with him.
He said no chance.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, bro. He's like, you ain't got it.
I'm playing it on one of my videos, man. When it comes back, I'm telling you, bro, no chance. And I'm playing that. I'm playing that. Please believe me, I'm not arrogant. Yeah, I'm one of the special and I'm not of the bottle. You know what I'm saying? I love that guy. I love his honesty, bro. Because how do you say someone's Portuguese without saying they're Portuguese? We don't care about your feelings. We are not the contraceptive pill. We are not the coil. We are not your mum. We are not the pads your gal is using. Yeah, we don't care about your feelings. So we're gonna say it as it is, filho da puta. That's it. You either take it or you don't take it. I love Jose, bro. I love it. Bro, every time Jose speaks, inject it in my veins, bro. I swear down, bro. He just says that he doesn't care. And he actually said, and I bet you that none of these super reds are going to listen to that bit. He's like, I actually want Arsenal to win, to break up the monopoly a little bit. But he goes, these guys, when it's crunch time, these guys just fold. Facts. Historically, he was correct.
I hear it. But this is why I can't, for the life of me, even I can't entertain it. You guys need to show me something, yeah, that I haven't seen from you before for me to actually entertain the idea of you winning it. And the thing is, because you men have died so many times, I think 4 of the 5 teams to be top at Christmas and not win the league are Arsenal. So because of that, I can't believe it until I see it. Like, literally, until Arsenal are mathematically top of the league and can't be caught, I'll never believe that they're going to do it, because history tells me that they won't have enough.
Yep. And apparently we're looking at certain players that I think is a little
couple
bit
Portuguese brothers. You know them, don't you? Innit? The Sporting lads. Tell me about them. What's going on with them?
Wait, which I didn't see the Sporting guys. Which Sporting guys are we linked to?
I don't know. You've been linked with a couple lads at Sporting Lisbon.
That Diamante or Diamante.
Yeah, something. Yeah, bro. Man said cubic zirconia and that, bruv. Man, Diamante, bruv. Can man play? Yeah.
Bro, I don't watch the Portuguese league like that. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't got the time because I'm watching rivals. I'm watching my club and all of that. But I feel like my thing on the Portuguese league is it's questionable because when you look at Jackson Martinez sourcing for Porto, goes to La Liga, doing his thing, comes up, then after that he died. It didn't last long. Most Portuguese players, they transition better to La Liga than they do the Premier League. Bruno Fernandes, another one. Apparently he was the best player at Sporting. They get rid of him, they win the league. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true. And he flopped in Italy before as well.
David Luiz, yes, he won stuff for Chelsea, but he comes to Arsenal where the structure wasn't as solid at the time when he won on the Chelsea. You see his deficiencies. You know what I mean? João Felix, look at what's happened to his career. Renato Sanchez, another one that died from the
Hey, bro, hey, listen, ability-wise, Renato Sanchez was a player, bro, that I rate. I don't know, man. I feel like...
They don't suit the Prem, bro.
Yeah, but I just feel like bad. I feel like bad. He's either got bad people around him or... Do you get me? Or just management.
You know how many people's feeding in Angola, bro?
Bro, he's mad talented, bro. He's so good. He's so good, bro. Like, it's one of them ones. Like, players like him,
bro.
I would love to just sit down in a room with these men for like half an hour, bro. I swear.
Wait, you do know Luanda, yeah? In Angola, Luanda's the most expensive city in the world. I think a McDonald's or something is like £45 for one person, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's funding the whole of Luanda. I know, bro. My mom's family's from Angola, from Luanda, bro. I'm telling you, they're like, yo, how much are they offering? Vai lá. You're gonna do good. Bye. They don't care, bro. They're like, bro, you know, it's expensive over here. Anyone that's got family in Portugal, bro, these men love to cry all the time. The bill, the rent is so expensive. The water. I'm like, bro, auntie, you're 65 years old. How have you survived for 65 years?
No, I hear
what I'm saying? Like, man's crying to me about the water bill, the electricity bill, this and that. But I still see you in the club, though. I still see you grinding. I see you at Club Docs. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Nah, man. You, man, I see you lot on boat parties. Man's out here plumbing, sweating, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Then taking the London Underground, smelling of BO, 20 man's BO and we and bro, what's man talking about?
Where is Renato now, anyway?
Wasn't he at PSG?
I don't even know. He's a baller, bruv. He's a baller, though. I don't care. He's a baller, though. You know that.
Look at Darwin as well.
He's at Roma.
Look at Darwin as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's loads of...
Hey, Darwin, bruv, I told man Darwin was a scrub anyway. Man like noodles, bro. I don't know how. Like, listen, he was mashing work in Portugal, but Darwin's a bum, innit? But he can score goals, though, but he's rubbish. I'll be real. And that's what I mean. Like, in the modern game, Darwin Núñez is over 100 million. So if he's 100 million, I can't lie, Mason Greenwood's 100 million.
But the
Mason's
only
100 million
players from that league that's actually swam and not drowned is Bernardo and Diaz. That's it that I can think of in the Prem.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Bernardo went via Monaco as well, innit?
Yeah. And you see João Felix now at Barca, he's sourcing out there. It suits him, bro. The technicality thing is not a big step up, bro.
Yeah, but it's the technicality, it's the culture, it's the weather, it's the food, it's everything.
Come on, man. These men don't know what fish and chips is.
Bro, listen, when the man were busting up when he was doing the EA Sports thing, at least he's in Spain now. You know, like that, bro. You know, like that. At least the man can do his little, you know what I'm saying? Man can do his little,
or maybe
broken Spanish.
Or maybe Italy. Italy's all right.
Yeah, he would cook in Italy. He would.
You know what I mean? Look at Rafael Leao. They love him out there. They love him out there. But really and truly, bro, he looks like a Angolan budget version of Trippie Red, bro. Like, the guy's got no output. No, but it's true though. You know what I mean? Man, I don't know what he's doing, bro. You know what I mean? It's true. I like him, yeah, but it's, bro, come on, bro. There's not. Nah.
Wait, Jose, man. Man subbed off Renato Sanchez after 18 minutes, bro. Hey, bro, listen, I've done that before still. I've done that before. I subbed the player off early because they're playing shit. I don't care. You know the ones. I rate Jose for doing that. Now, I rate him, though, because at the end of the day, it's like certain managers think they have to wait to the 70th minute to make a sub and that. Or like to half time. Nah, get out of here, bro. Like, bro, if man can see that your head's not in the game early, bro, like 20 minutes is enough.
Bro, what's that guy? Ruben Neves was another one that came from the Portuguese league. Went to Wolves. Where's he now, bro?
He's in Saudi.
He's doing belly dancing in the Saudi league. Bro, come on, bro. Like, come on. It didn't work out. Like,
Ruben Neves could have, I reckon Ruben Neves could have gone to a higher team, though.
He wasn't as good as they gassed him, though, bro.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't for sure. You're right, but he looked better in that Wolves team.
But back in the day, you had Carvalho that came here, sourcing. You had who else? Deco came here, sourcing. Who else
You
that
had
came here? That's Portuguese?
Pereira or something. You sound
Nani,
bare, man.
Nani came here, was sourcing.
You signed Nani, but who else did he sign? He signed bro, what's he took, bruv? The right back at Porto, Jose brought.
Oh, I can't remember.
Not Carvalho, blood. It was,
No,
I
he's
swear his
centre
name
back.
is Paulo Ferreira, bro.
Oh yeah, Ferreira, Paulo Ferreira, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Bear them. Thiago came as well.
They were right. Them lot were right, bro. You bought them, bro. That's most of the
Bruv, bare
Portuguese.
Portuguese, man. But that was when Portugal were elite, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they had real ballers. And this is what I'm trying to say, yeah. People don't understand, bruv. Even Bosingwa was at Chelsea.
Another Angolan that had to pay bills, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy, yeah? You know what's crazy? That's what I'm saying. And that tells you the level of ball now. Like, bro, all these players that we're talking about, it's like these men were playing in the Portuguese national team and they were playing in the Prem at the height of the Prem and they were comfy, bro. You know, like that. And that's what I mean. It's like football's deteriorated everywhere. It's just not just here. Like, even when you look at the Spanish national team, look at that team compared to like the '08 team and that. When you look at the Spanish national team now, bro, it's horrendously bad, bro. Like, it's everywhere. Like, it's not like you could argue that England is one of the few places where you could argue that talent-wise, yeah, we're probably better off, and that's because England were 20 years behind everyone else. You know, like that. So we're only getting to where these other teams were back then. You know, like that, because England always been behind everyone. So France are the only team that you can really say, yeah, they're still producing top players. I don't know if Clairefontaine's still a thing, bruv, in France. I don't even know if it's still open and it's still a thing, but bro, like France still keep producing, bro.
Where's that comment? How dare you say Nuno Gomes was cooking for my national team? Are you dumb? That guy thought he was the Portuguese David Beckham, bro. He was the talentless David Beckham, bro. That filo da puta was rubbish, bro. Every time he missed it, but my uncle used to get on, but we used to scream. Bro, they loved him, yeah, like the golden child. That guy was rubbish, Nuno Gomes. Every time he'll miss a chance, man will do this. Curtains for hair. Curtains, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I banned that guy, bro. I hated that guy. Do you know what I'm saying? I hate that guy. I never want to see him again.
Them headband merchants, bro. Listen.
Bro.
Man, do them things there.
Nah, the Peter Crouch with curtain hairstyle. No, I'm not done with that guy, bro. Ban that guy, Nuno Gomes, bro. Never bring him up again, bro. He's a bum. I want to see that guy.
You are bloody funny. You know what I mean?
Nuno Gomes.
Were you telling me for Anfield, though, bro? Were you telling me for Anfield? How are you feeling about Anfield? Obviously, we parked the bus against Liverpool. You man are not going to go and do that. How do you see that game going?
Bro, I feel like if we need to approach that game, piggybacking of your performance against them, I believe if we play the way we play against City, we can beat them. Whereas we bide our time, sit back, allow no space in behind for Salah, and don't expose the fact that Zinchenko can't defend, and then hit them at the right times, we could beat them. But if we play this expansive football we played against Luton, against Brighton, we're gonna get opened up, bro. Because we've got two goalkeepers that have low confidence. We've got a left back that can't defend, and we've got a midfield that don't have much about them in terms of the physicality. They can't deal with runners going past them or losing the midfield. The only one that can really do it is Declan Rice, and that's quite risky when Liverpool are committing numbers going forward. So we need to play it tactically and pick our chances at the right time and try and stink out a little 1-0. That's the best thing, bro, because I think on the counter-attack, Ben White can get cooked for pace going up against Diaz, and Zinchenko will always get cooked because his defensive awareness, he might as well not be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we can't go there to try and outplay them. It ain't going to work. We're going to get slapped up if we do that.
So you think we're going to see a more pragmatic Arsenal?
I don't know if this manager would listen on the back of he approaches the Man City game. I can believe that possibly Arteta will do it, but I don't know with this manager, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think he will. I think Arteta will try and nullify their attack and their threat and try and be pragmatic in his approach. That's what I think. And I think Liverpool are going to do that as well. I see a draw. If I be real with you, I see a draw.
Yeah, I think I see a score draw. I see both teams scoring, and I see a draw. Obviously, Villa can go top as well. If they win, and there's a draw. I think as long as you guys don't win, I think Villa can go. Can Villa be top at Christmas if Liverpool win? I don't know the table, but I think there's a way. If actually, hold on, if Villa win, I think would they be at top at Christmas anyway or no?
Hold on a sec. Let me see the table.
Let's get this table up.
Right, Villa's got 38 points. Yeah, they'll go top if we lose. No, if we draw and they win, they'll go top.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. So yeah, that's crazy. Top at Christmas, Aston Villa, bro. Yo.
Oh my god.
It's a real possibility. That's crazy, you know. That's a real possibility.
It's mad. How long has he had? How many processes? How much money?
I don't, brother. Is this not his first full season, or is this his second season?
It's his first, no? Is it his first? I swear it's his first.
I feel like it is his first full season, but
chat help out. I swear it's Emery's first season. Yeah, it's his first full season. Yeah.
Rotted. Hey, man, I said top at Christmas. Unai, you know. Flipping hell.
But we need this. We need this, yeah, to expose how badly Arsenal are run, Man United are run, Tottenham are run. Do you know what I'm saying? Because these are things that these top Reds can't dispute. What's the excuse then? What is it?
Unai just a better manager, and this is why. You see, when all these Man United fans talk about the structure at our club, yeah, it's like, bro, if Unai Emery was given the money that Ten Hag was given, even with the same structure, yeah, look at the players Unai Emery's brought in. Do you know what I'm saying? Man United saying, oh, no, they wanted flipping, what's his name, blood? That flipping centre-back that's gone to Bayern Munich now, Kim Min-jae. This player went and got Pau Torres. You know, like that. And it's just like, bro, like if you gave Emery 400 million, what, you don't think he would have done something? You don't think he would have done something? And this is what I'm saying. As much as we can talk about structure and all that, yeah, we have spent money badly. And this ain't on the recruitment team this time, because the manager has had full control over the over the players that we're bringing in, and he's chosen to bring in the players.
Bro, the best example is Tottenham. Because if you look at the example of Tottenham, the turnover in the fortunes of that club in terms of how well they're doing in comparison to before they got this manager in is down to the manager. He hasn't had loads of money to turn over the whole team. It's due to the manager. And look at them now. Do you know what I mean? They're 1 point behind City in fifth. Do you know what I'm saying? But that's due to the manager. He didn't get 20 players and four years and all this type of stuff. And he's already got them competitive. I don't think they're going to win anything, but he's got them competitive. That's the quality in manager, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's just more to your point, bro.
100%. And then even look at the players that Postecoglou's brought in as well. 100%. Obviously, Maddison was an obvious signing, but Van der Ven is looking like one of the steals of the season, bro. One of the steals of the season, bro. He got injured at a very bad time for them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Vicario as well. I didn't know who this guy was.
Yeah, bruv. Me neither. You know what I'm saying? And he looks like a good signing as well. So, nah, bro. Nah, that's what I'm saying. There is value in the market. Like, if you have the right recruitment team, because Tottenham have shown that. Because right now, I would take Vicario over Onana. Like, it goes without saying. It goes without saying. So, these men are getting linked with decent players. They brought in decent players. And it just, bro, it's making my team look silly. It's making my team look really silly. We can talk about structure to the cows come home, but if I'm Man United manager and they give me 400 million, I know that I could have spent it better than Eric Ten Hag. I could have spent it way better than him. Obviously, Ten Hag doesn't negotiate the prices, but if he's sitting down with these guys and he's saying, I want this player, that player, obviously there'll be negotiation people whose job it is to sit down and get these players in. But bro, his talent ID's been horrendous. Horrendous. You know, like that. So, come on, man. You can't be spending the best part of 170 million almost on Mason Mount and Anthony. 160 million. That's scandalous. That's scandalous, bro. So I don't know, bruv. Hey, you man, smash up the likes in the chat. You already know what it is. Saturday we got West Ham as well. I think we're the early kickoff, 12:30, I believe. And it's West Ham away. I'm not even looking forward to that game, you know, bro. Like, I can't lie. I'm not looking forward to it, bro. We're Man United.
Oh my days,
We're Man
bro.
United. West Ham away ain't no joke thing, you know, bro. Man like Kudus just turn up here and just slam dunk on man, bro. No, bro, it could happen though.
100%.
It could happen, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's just like we could actually get smoked. We could actually get smoked. When I look at them, yeah, like David Moyes, and the thing is, Man United, we always don't do well, yeah, against our former managers as well. There's something about Man United. It's like our former managers got some judge on us, bruv. But it's like West Ham away. It could be mad. It could actually be mad because it's like Man United are not gonna set up the way they set up against Liverpool. They can't. They actually can't. We can't. We have to go out there and play. And because we have to go out there and play, that's where our weaknesses are going to be exposed again. So, do you know what I mean? I'll take a draw now. And even a draw at West Ham is not good.
What do you think your lineup's going to be?
I have no idea, but Bruno comes back into the team. Do you know what I mean? Bruno comes back into the team, so that means Kobe Mino probably gets dropped. McTominay, and so it'd be Bruno, McTominay, Amrabat, and then the front three will probably stay the same: Garnacho, Anthony, and Højlund. Maybe Garnacho gets dropped finally for Rashford because he was awful last game. He's been awful the last 2 games in a row. He was rubbish against Bayern as well, so he deserves to get dropped. I don't know if he's gonna drop him though, and Dalot suspended for the red card, but I think Wan-Bissaka's back. No, so if he is, then yeah, I expect Dalot to Wan-Bissaka to play, Luke Shaw to play left back, and then it'll be Varane and Evan centre back, probably. You know, like that. So,
Bro, I can't even lie. At this point, yeah, you might as well play McTominay up front, bro, because he's giving you more than Højlund playing up front. Like,
bro, but the thing is, if he started further up the line, I think he wouldn't do it.
You reckon?
Yeah.
But what's Rasmus doing though? Like, there's no
Nothing.
point with it.
Nothing though. You're not doing nothing. He's not doing nothing. I'll be real. He's not doing nothing.
Just play McTominay to his strengths. Like, play him as a striker. What worse can he do against Rasmus, bro? Like, that chance against Liverpool. What is he doing, bro? What is
I don't
he?
know.
No composure, this guy. This guy's got no composure, bro.
He doesn't. He doesn't. But you know what it is, yeah? He, like, even, like, a lot of, when I was watching the compilations of him, yeah, before he came, he spent a lot of his time on the right wing, yeah, picking up the ball on the right wing at Atalanta. And I don't understand why the manager hasn't said, yo, like, let me throw him out on the right for a little bit where he's comfortable. Like, just to get him confidence on the ball and stuff like that. Because the through the middle thing's not actually working, bro. It's not working. But listen, it sounds like common sense, but common sense ain't very common these days. So that's just what the manager's on, bro. Big up my man for the super chat. He said if Ten Hag was sacked and United got a new director of football and chairman, what United players are you keeping at the club? What do you mean? What players am I keeping? You're saying if United got a new DRF and a new chairman, those people are not me. So, do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. Do you know what I mean? If you're asking me what I would do, it depends on how long we have, bro. Over the span of what? Because, bro, like most of these men wouldn't be here. In 3 years, I would have gotten rid of probably the whole squad, barring like 4 or 5 players. Within 2 seasons, I reckon I could get rid of all of them. 2-3 seasons, depending on the length of contracts, because we're not in control of that. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. We're not in control of that. But if I look at Man United, I'm getting a new goalkeeper. I'm getting him out of here. I'm getting rid of Shaw. I'm getting rid of Maguire. I'm getting rid of Lindelof. I'm getting rid of McTominay. I'm getting rid of Bruno. It's crazy. What other midfielders? I don't know. Some people like players like Donny van der Beek. I'll keep them in the squad. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like I'd get rid of Garnacho. Rashford, 50-50 on. Do you know what I mean? I think that there's a lot of stuff that he can improve on. But if I was actually there, I might keep him. Do you know what I'm saying? I might keep him. Do you know what I mean? But it depends. It really depends though. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously the Sandro stays. Anthony I get rid of for sure. But it depends on how long you've got though. Do you know what I'm saying? It depends on how long you've got and also what the project is because it depends on what kind of what kind of player it is. My problem with Anthony is the price we paid for him and also how much wages he's on. You know, like that. If we got Anthony for a little 40 million, yeah, and he was only on like 120k a week, I'd keep him. Like I would keep him, bro, and just have him as a bench player, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because he works hard defensively and stuff like that. And I'll just use him to run down the clock when we're already winning, you know, like that.
Mm.
But the problem with Anthony is because of how much we spent on him and how much wages he's on, he's taking up a space. That's my issue. Do you know what I mean? Like you have to look at all the things. Ericsson, I'd keep Ericsson. But I wouldn't start him every week. But I'd keep him because you need quality and depth as a team. Like having Ericsson coming off the bench or playing in certain games is not really. He's not a bad player to have in certain games. Obviously, I'd only play him in the 10. And that's the thing. So I think a lot of Man United players do have the quality to contribute to the team, but maybe not either in the positions they're being used or maybe just not even starting, maybe off the bench. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Mason Mount I'd get rid of. I wouldn't keep him. I wouldn't keep Mason Mount. I never wanted him in the first place. He's on too much money as well. That's what I mean. He cost a lot of money and he's on too much money to keep. He's useless, bro. If Mason Mount, another one, if we got him on a free, then I'd keep him and I'd use him how we use Scott. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd use him how we use Scott McTominay just to fill in, but he would never start a game for me unless everyone was dying. It's crazy. And 100% I'll take the 7 from him as well. So it's one of them ones. I'll shake up the whole thing. So I don't know. It's just one of them ones. Mason Mount thing is disgusting. Like him coming in, getting the number 7, 250k, and oh my days. It shows how badly run that the club is that you would bring in Mason Mount and give him those things, bro. Like he was literally at a Chelsea team that didn't want him. And somehow ended up better off at Man United. How does that work? They literally didn't want him. And we ended up giving him a better deal than they were offering him. That don't make no sense. Fucking weird. And then they brought in Palmer, which was an upgrade, and he cost less. And he's younger. Yeah, we got absolutely... Oh, bro. We got bumped. Hey, big up everyone inside. Smash up the likes. I see what Jose was saying about Luke Shaw as well, blood. Said that Luke Shaw's agent was getting onto him and accusing him of bullying him and all these other things. But I told man already, Shaw's a crybaby, man. You know, like that. And he's the same brother that be out here liking tweets, yeah, of fans criticizing his fellow teammates, man. This guy's attitude stinks. You know, like that. This is just what it is. I ain't got no time for him. I got no time for Shaw. Like I've told you a lot about Shaw, yeah, from ages. I've told you, man, about Luke Shaw for ages. He's the most, aside from Harry Maguire, I think he's the most overprotected player at this football club, and arguably in this country as well. Because when you look at the treatment that Anthony Martial gets, yeah, and then you look at how Luke Shaw's treated, it's crazy to me, bro. Because if you look at both of them, they've probably been at the club a similar amount of time. I think they both came in under Louis van Gaal in Van Gaal's first season. So I believe they came in at the same time. Martial's contributed way more to the team than Luke Shaw has. People can say, oh yeah, unlucky, injuries and all that. Cool, whatever, innit? They've both been at the club a similar amount of time. Martial's contributed in that time. Luke Shaw hasn't given us one half decent season. He hasn't. And when we talk about fitness and stuff like that, cool. My man, they can say, oh yeah, he had a bad injury and all that. That was a long time ago. And then on top of that, that's got nothing to do with your body weight. It's got nothing to do with that. You're a professional athlete, yeah, and you ain't been able to control your body weight for the majority of the time that you've been at the club. Like, if you cannot, yeah, stop coming to pre-season or turning up to work out of shape, yeah, that says a lot about your attitude and your application off the pitch. But everyone wants to overlook it. Everyone wants to overlook it. It's funny how, do you know what I'm saying? They want to talk about certain players' attitudes when they don't smile, yeah, but they got no talk for the attitude when a man can't turn up to training fit, bro. And I don't just mean injury-free. I mean at the right body weight. You know, like that, at the right body weight, bro. So, and you know what it is? And like I said on my last live stream, because man was doing the Twitch watch along, yeah, the reason why I don't have respect here for fat athletes, yeah, listen, I don't have respect for people that are overweight in general, yeah, because it's something that you can control, blood. There's a very small percentage of people that are overweight, yeah, because they have a health condition. Do you know what I mean? And you know what society do right now, yeah? What society do right now is they say, oh, but what about this? What about this? They always try to make the exception the rule. It's not the rule, bro. If 1% of these people actually have thyroid issues and all these other things, cool, that's like 1% of the population. The other 99% are fat because they're eating more calories, yeah, than they're burning. And if you're a professional athlete that runs every day of the week and you're still fat, that means your eating is crazy. Because bro, you get paid to exercise. You know, like that, bro. Like, bro, it's crazy because, bro, like, I've been in gyms and I've seen fat PTs, yeah? And the thing is, being a fat athlete is worse than being a fat PT. Because when you're a fat PT, yeah, you're a coach. So if you're a football coach and you're fat, it's kind of not... Because you're not the one training. Do you understand? But when you're a fat athlete, it's crazy, blood. Do you know what I mean? Because you're paid to exercise and you're still fat, bro. And when you think, yeah, that your body, yeah, your fitness is what pays the bills. You should be in premium condition because this is your money maker, bro. And the fact that he's been allowed, yeah, to get through his whole career, yeah, being out of shape. Everyone knows that this guy's a 30-minute footballer, bro. Everyone knows it. And you're a fullback as well. In the modern game, you're supposed to be one of the fittest players. And you've got through your whole career. And the only reason why he's got through his whole career out of shape here is because his face fits, bro. I'm telling you, that's the only way he's gotten away with it, bro. Because I tell you what, bro, if he was a little Arab and he looked like Hakim Ziyech, bro, or something like that, they're not having that. They're not having that. You know, like that.
Pogba got a lot more slander for less.
Bro, bruv, these man, listen, Pogba, yeah, was training with the Miami Heat, all of that in pre-season, bro. 6-pack all year round. A man were calling him Jogba and calling him lazy, bro. And bro, listen, even if Pogba didn't train, he'll still be in better shape than Luke Shaw because man's got them real African genetics, blood. You know, like that. A man were calling him fat. Do you understand? And saying he was out of shape. There's never been a time that Pogba's been less fit than Luke Shaw. Never. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is to tell you, bro, like, man's got the complexion for protection, bro. They're protecting this guy. He's shown you that he can't be trusted with his own conditioning as a professional athlete. There's no excuse.
No, there's not.
There's no excuse.
R9 right now in the charity matches looks more fit than this guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, there's no excuse. You're playing for England and Manchester United, and man are making fun of you, yeah, in the team pictures and that. Like, man are making fun of you. Like, you're an elite athlete, bro. You're supposed to look like the top 1% of human beings on planet Earth, bro. That's what you're meant to look like. You're a professional footballer.
Got private chefs. He don't even have to cook his own meal.
But they could have private chefs. And this is why, yeah, I I love American analysis because they absolutely cook Zion Williamson, bro. And I cook Zion as well, bro, because you see Zion, yeah, he is a fat mess, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, yeah, he deserves all the abuse that he's getting, bro. Because at the end of the day, yeah, this is a brother. I think he even signed a max contract. This guy had a Jordan deal, yeah, when he was in high school. And this brother's £300. Man's built like a flipping NFL player, flipping crazy. Man built like an offensive lineman, bro. Like, this is crazy. Like Zion Williamson. Like, what are you telling me, bro? And his skin's bad as well. You can see, bro. Man's eating Twinkies for breakfast. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he deserves to get cooked, bro. Do you know what I mean? And we live in a society right now, yeah, where we can't even critique these bros, bro. But we're the ones that's buying the merchandise and buying the Sky Sports and all these things to pay these man's wages, you know? And you can't turn up in shape, bro. It's a disrespect. It's a disrespect to the game. Because, bro, the way I see it is, yeah, hey, guys, if you turn up to work without your uniform, would they not send you home? Would they not send you home? If you're a professional athlete and you turn up to work and you're not fit to work, send your ass Clark home.
If you turn into work drunk, they're sending you home. That's not fit to work.
You're not fit to work, bro. I'm telling you. Bielsa used to have man say that your body weight can't get between... And people say that's extreme, but yo, you're an elite athlete. In order for your body to be capable of meeting the demands, yeah, of what we're doing, yeah, you need to be in shape, bro. I can guarantee you the majority of the injuries that Shaw gets is because one, he's overweight, yeah, and his body can't take getting up and down the pitch because he's overweight. And the same goes for Reece James as well. He's overweight for the job that he's supposed to do. And two, also, yeah, if you're fat, yeah, what that tells me is you don't have discipline. And if you don't have the discipline to not eat certain foods, you definitely don't have the discipline to do the rehab. You don't have the discipline to do the ice bath. You don't have the discipline to do the extra work that the physio's giving you. You don't have the discipline to make sure you get a certain amount of sleep because you can't even control what you're putting in your mouth. Do you know what I'm saying? LeBron James is 39 years old and he's in better shape than man that are 29 years old. He's in better shape than men that are 19 years old. And if you don't have the discipline to keep body fat off, you definitely don't have the discipline to do everything it takes to be a top level player. So if you're a fat athlete, you're telling me that you don't have the mindset to play for an elite club. Because if you're playing for an elite club, you need an elite mentality. And if you're fat, you don't have one.
Do you think this is what Ronaldo was talking about in the Piers Morgan interview? Because I recall Ronaldo saying certain youngsters was trying to tell them certain things and they weren't hearing it. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he was also talking about that. Maybe he had a conversation because he said certain youngsters don't want to make certain sacrifices. They don't want to listen to me.
Oh yeah, remember Ronaldo took his pudding away. Ronaldo took his pudding away, bro. Ronaldo wasn't eating dessert, bro, and they took the dessert off the menu.
You know what I mean? Because one thing Ronaldo is exceptional at is keeping his body in shape.
Yeah. Bro, listen, if there's one thing I respect Ronaldo for, it's that. You know them ones, because CR7's thing is, yeah, it's 50% vanity and 50% performance. You know, like that. Because the thing is, Ronaldo don't just keep himself in shape for performance. Because if he did, then he wouldn't always have his top off at every opportunity. You know them ones, it's vanity as well, which is fine. You know them ones, because at least if he's vain, yeah, it shows me that he loves himself enough, yeah, to put the work in. It doesn't matter why he does it. It doesn't matter why he does it. The bottom line is, yeah, Ronaldo is a model professional, bruv, regardless. You know, like that. And there's not many men in sports that I respect higher than him for how he looks after himself. It's the same with Zlatan as well, yeah? And it's the same with Sergio Ramos. And if you look at these players, yeah, and you look at their injury history, They don't get injured very often. Zlatan had his first serious injury at Man United towards the end of his career. Because these men look after their body, bro. And looking after your body isn't just how you train, it's how you eat, it's how you sleep. It's everything, bro.
It's a lifestyle. Look at
It's
Hazard.
a lifestyle. Exactly. And then when you look at Eden Hazard as well and all the injuries, yeah, it is from being fouled, but it's also because you were fat. You probably wasn't doing the rehab. You wasn't eating properly. You wasn't sleeping properly. James Milner's another one. Keeps himself in amazing shape. Never gets injured. Bro, there is a very close correlation, yeah, in general, with a lot of these players, yeah, their injuries and their lifestyle. There's some players that are just very, very, very unlucky. Because don't get it twisted, yeah. Injuries, bruv, listen, they can happen to anyone. And the earlier you get an injury, the more problems. I just had my 4th knee surgery the other day. And I had my first one at 15 years old. When you have a knee surgery at 15 years old, bro, like, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. You know, like that. But it's one of them ones where, yeah, same with R9, bro. Like R9, bro, he had knee problems, but bro, he was overweight playing on that knee. Do you know what I'm saying? After. If R9 was in shape, his career could have lasted a lot longer. Look at the amount of pressure on them knees, bro. So when you look at the Reece Jameses, the Luke Shaws and all of that, yeah, if you do not have the discipline to keep yourself in shape, I know you're not doing all the extra work you're supposed to do.
No,
I know you're not doing it because it's boring.
Wilshere was another one. He loved the Greg steak bake, bro. That guy loved it.
And he loved a bit of the nose powder as well. Do you know what I mean? And bro, it's one of them ones, bro. I'll be the first to tell you because I've played professional football and then I've gone into personal training as well. So I've been on the pitch, I've been in the gym, I've been injured as a player, and then I've gone to being a personal trainer and training people. And I can tell you for a fact, like even now after I've had this surgery, the rehab is the most boring thing in the world, bro. But I'm going to do it like I love it. I'm going to do it like I love it. Because man want to get back to a situation where I can kick ball again, pain-free. But it's so easy now for these guys to just cut corners, bro. Because even if they're not playing, they're still getting paid. They're still getting paid. Why do you think these guys keep getting injured, bro? And they've got the best sports scientists. They've got access to the best chefs. They've got masseuse on call. They've got all these other things. And a lot of these men, like, come on, bro. Like, when I look at Reece James, bro, he don't look like a professional footballer, bro. And he's a player that I like. But he's overweight. A man can talk about genetics and that. Nah, bro. At the end of the day, genetics make you predisposed to certain things. So that means if me and you eat the same amount of food, I might get fat and you might not. That's genetics. That's all it is. That's all it is, bro. It means you're predisposed to doing certain things. But if you know that you've got a predisposition, then it just means I have to be more disciplined than you. But that doesn't mean that I can't get there. Doesn't mean that I can't get there. Do you understand what it is? And that's just, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I know that I have to be more disciplined, yeah, than other people to get fat. It's just like, I know, yeah, for instance, yeah, this is nowhere near me at my leanest. Like, I ain't been able to really train properly because of my surgeries and all of that. But I know as soon as I can move around, 6 months from now, I'll be looking crazy. I know that. You know, like that. It's going to be a lot easier for me. If I want to put on muscle, I'll put on muscle quicker than you. I'll lose body fat probably quicker than you as well. But you can eat more of what you want and not put on weight, whereas I can't. I know my genetics won't allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that is it's a gift and a curse. That's what it is. So when players like Shaw and when players like Reece James, yeah, say, oh yeah, genetics, bro, do you know how good these guys would look if they actually got the body fat off? Because they're naturally stocky guys. They would be ripped and they would look crazy. They would look crazy, bruv, if they actually ate properly, bro. And they actually got the extra weight off that they didn't need, fam. Because a lot of guys that put on fat very easily happen to be able to put on muscle very easily. Also, I'm one of those people. I can put on fat quickly, but I put on muscle even quicker. You know, like that. And this is what it is. When your body's mad adaptable like that, you can have whatever physique you want. You can have whatever you want. It's them guys that they call hard gainers that are skinny, that can't put on fat, they can't put on muscle. Now, I mean, look at Ashley Young, bro. Man's 38 years old, bro. He ain't put on weight since he was like 11 years old. Still skinny, bruv. He can't put on weight if he tried. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones. Like, it's actually a blessing to be able to put on weight, bro. Because in a famine, yeah, that means you got good genes, bro. That's how we survived out here. Them skinny man dead out. What's man talking about?
Looking like mad unks.
Bro, them skinny man dead, rude boy. If you understand evolution, them skinny man dead out, bruv. Do you know what I mean? If I need to get strong to survive, I'm getting strong. If I need to get fat to survive, I'm getting fat. Them skinny men that eat, can't put on weight and just fall asleep, bro. Listen, genes dying out, fam. You telling me? So a man go on, yeah, like having a physique, yeah, that's adaptable, yeah, is a punishment. It's a gift. It's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing, bro. It's the reason why your body wants to put on weight. It's survival, because you're storing energy. That's what it is. If you can't store energy, you can't last as long as me. And that's just all it is. So when these men are like, oh yeah, I'm fat because, it's a bad thing. Nah, you're fat because you got no discipline, bro. It's just what it is. And if you ain't got discipline, when you're getting caught in Burger King, do you know what I'm saying? And you know what that means also? It means you ain't got no shame. Because if I was a professional footballer, yeah, and I knew I was on like 200 bag a week, yeah, and I'm playing in the Prem, I'm ordering that shit to my house. You think you're going to see me in the queue at Burger King? Nah, bro. Even if I was in amazing shape, blood, you're not seeing me in a queue because it's just what it symbolizes. But the fact that man is out of shape and he's still like in the queue shameless, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. You know, like that. Like, bro, how are you in the bruv? You're in the shop, yeah, with civilians. When man are calling you fat anyway and you don't care. This is how, bruv, this is how I know. It's like your mind is not there. You don't have an elite mentality. You don't have an elite mentality because there's no part of his head saying, right, these men are calling me fat. And I am kind of fat, you know, and I'm in Burger King. Like, what? Man don't care. Do you know what I'm saying? And that is, bro, because when people care, they're ashamed. He's not even trying to hide it. Do you get it? Do you get it? It's one of them ones. It's like them man them when they're linking the fat thing. They link her at night time. No dates. I'm not taking you out in public. It's a delivery thing. You know, like that. It's a delivery thing. Late night delivery. Turn up at your yard at 10 o'clock and that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, man not going to have you outside in these streets, bro. There's people outside. This is embarrassing. Bro, I'll be real. Like, this is what it is.
How come you never take me nowhere?
Bro, how come you don't take me nowhere? Bro, listen. It's not that arrangement. Do you understand? That's what I'm saying. Man's outside with the big thing. Nah, bro.
Oh my days.
Fucking crazy.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, you got no shame, bro. And because man's got no shame, it shows you he doesn't care. He doesn't care, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous. It's very dangerous, bro. When players don't care about their own presentation, they don't care about their own conditioning and all these things, you can't teach that. Those are players that you need to get out of the club, bro. You need to get them out of the club because it will rub off on everyone else, bro. Do you know what I mean? Running jokes and that, and you're the fat you. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You're breaking the rules. You're breaking the rules, blood, at the club. Do you know what I mean? It's team etiquette, bro. Like, it's not professional. This is a professional football club. I need everyone to act professionally. I need that. And get me? So, nah, it's crazy. He's too comfortable at Man United, 100%. And he's one of the senior players now. He's been at the club for 10 years. 10 years. When you've got one of those players, yeah, as a senior figure in the dressing room, it's a problem. And that's what Jose was saying. Jose was like, bro, I said to Man United, while he's here, you ain't going to win nothing with this brother. And
bro.
His agents calling up Jose's phone and that.
And it's not even just the agent. When fan bases want to be the HR department for these players that are not pulling their weight, there's no accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like the fan base, I see it at my club, bro. Like they want to act like the HR department. They want to start, oh, anyone that criticizes certain players, you can't say this, you're not a real fan. You do the job for this player. You're enabling it. You
Facts.
are enabling it. You know what I'm saying? Just like a bad parent, when the dad's trying to call out his son and the mum's like, no, leave him. You know he's a bit lazy. Now you're enabling the behavior.
Facts.
You're enabling it. So why is it ever going to change if you're enabling it? You know what I'm saying?
100. That's exactly what it is.
I've got certain family members that like that, bro. You know what I mean? Getting called out and then the mum's like, no, leave him. Like, oh, just leave him. Like, we're being horrible, bro. You're just enabling the bad behavior.
That's exactly, and this is what I say to people, bro. If you really, really love someone and you care about someone, you tell them the truth. You do not enable bad behavior. Do you know what I mean? Because you're doing them a disservice in the long run. You're doing them a disservice in the long run. And the funny thing is, yeah, we conceded 2 goals against Bournemouth. A man is saying, oh, Luke Shaw got out jumped and that. Bro, Luke Shaw's 6 foot, blood. Lissandro's 5'8" and he don't get out jumped. Luke Shaw got out jumped here because gravity's working harder against him than it is against Lissandro. That's why. That's what it is, bro. Gravity, fam. That's all it is. Because, bro, he's taller than Lissandro and Lissandro wins headers, cuz. Do you know what I'm saying? So, nah, bro, it is what it is. People need to understand. Need to understand, bro. You're a professional athlete and you can't jump. Mad. Do you know what I'm saying? So, boy, the game is the game, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But yo, listen, people. Bruv, it's always a pleasure, you get me, bruv. You lot make sure that you subscribe to Northside. You know the channel is in the title. What you got coming up, my bro?
Drop the video today. Gonna drop another video tomorrow. Just dropping videos, bro. If Liverpool lose, then it's extra content. You know what I mean? Chelsea
They're
let me
1-0 up.
down.
They're 1-0 up still.
They 1-0 up.
Yeah, Sobo just scored.
Flipping Liverpool and Chelsea, man. They're stripping me of content, bruv. I'm trying to eat out here, you know what I mean?
Troll, blood.
Christmas is coming up, man. You know what I mean?
It is indeed. Bro, it is indeed.
What these man doing, bruv? We need, come on, man. West Ham, bro, fix up, man. You know what I mean? To be honest, I know a lot of Liverpool fans, man. I mean, Liverpool fans, West Ham fans. I like West Ham fans. They're quite funny, man. They got humor. You know what I mean? That's about it. That's about all they got. They got humor. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, when them man beat Spurs, yeah, it's like Christmas come early, bro. These man, I'm telling you, they don't let that.
You're a fool, blood. No, it's true though. Them man live for that game.
Do you know what I mean? So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So I need West Ham to do a thing, man. Do you know what I'm saying? I need them to do a thing, bro. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. But
yeah,
yo,
man,
people,
we move, bro. We move.
That's
we
it.
move.
I big up people, big show. Big up everyone that was on Twitch as well for the stream earlier. If you missed it, man done my Rants reacts on Twitch anyway. I think Dave would have put an alert on YouTube anyway on the community post or something. I think he put a post there. You get me? So yeah, man, big up everyone there. Yeah, man's gonna be doing Rants reacts on Twitch quite frequently. Do you know what I mean? The man's gonna be doing football ones. Man's going to be doing any reaction videos are going to be on Twitch. But yeah, I'm going to be more active on Twitch. Bro, it's starting from today, really. Do you know what I mean? So if I've got anything that I need to do, whether it's football-wise or any other thing, it's going to be on Twitch. So make sure you turn your notifications on if you haven't already, people. You know what I'm saying? And I'll catch you guys back again tomorrow.